Hey there, Bootleg Furry Atriarch here, managing to look 40 and 25 at the same time despite being 21 years old. Over the last few weeks, I found myself in a sort of content rut, and it's not just with content, but I'm going to open up with that. I've been wanting to make a bunch of YouTube videos and video essays and crazy stuff, but I keep on worrying, what if people don't like this? What if people don't like this thing or don't find it super interesting? They don't actually care about the things I'm interested in. And I've just realized that I am way overthinking this. If you're anything like me, then you're the type of person that will watch a Minecraft video for like 25 minutes and then immediately switch to a Kurzgesagt video or a Vsauce video and just deep dive into science that you had no idea even existed 15 minutes prior. That's part of what makes content creation so special to me. I love exploring new things and trying out different content formats. And ultimately, at the end of the day, regardless of what type of content I produce, I know that it is still going to fit into my general video style, and I'm sure that people that, enjoy my content delivery style and potentially my personality will still stick around and watch the video regardless of that. The point is, I have been wanting to do weekly uploads. This is the start of that. This is the first video. Well, one thing that's always been a struggle for me is I say I'm going to do something tomorrow, or I'm going to do something next week. I can start it soon. I'm going to start it when this thing happens, but that is all conditional on time that is relative. And it's very easy to just say, tomorrow, no, it's okay. I'm going to start today. No, I'll start tomorrow. It's okay. Like, it's all good. This marks the start. No, now is the time. And I want you to also pick something that you've been wanting to do for a while and just start doing it today. Whether that's artwork, whether that's music, whether that's starting your own YouTube channel. Ultimately, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what equipment you have. It doesn't matter what expertise you have. If you don't dive into something, or at the very least, just dip your toes into it, you're not going to make any progress on improving on it. And as someone that has a billion hobbies, I can tell you that every single time that I have delayed and waited and made excuses for something, I have not made any progress. But the minute that I start dipping my toes into it, I then want to take the next step in, and one step further, and one step further. And that is how I have found myself in this position where I'm making music, I'm making animations, I'm live streaming, I'm doing a whole bunch of things. And you don't have to do that. Quite frankly, I don't have to do that. But what I really enjoy doing is creating content and trying to bring people smiles and happiness. And that is what this video is about. So as of right now, over the next year, expect an average of one video per week. This might mean that I might not upload for 2 weeks or 3 weeks and then upload 3 videos in a week. What matters is that I'm going to be trying to shoot for 52 videos over 52 weeks. And the end result of that I'm hoping for is, alongside producing very high quality and entertaining content, I want to shoot for 1 million subscribers. I've been making content for 14 years, and ultimately, goals help me drive forward. Even if I don't reach it by December 31st of next year, I'm still going to keep on producing a video a week, just like how I'm going to continue streaming every single day. These are things that I enjoy doing, and ultimately, even if things, are going through a rough patch, I'm not doing it with the whole intent of, everything needs to go up. Those are just goals that help drive the force forward. I'm also using this as an opportunity for something personal, which is weight loss, which is something I've struggled with for a while. And now, don't leave the video yet, because this is important. When COVID started, I sort of fell back into some old eating habits and got a lot lazier. I don't cook nearly as much as I used to, despite, knowing a lot of recipes and knowing how to cook. And in general, I've just gotten much lazier and, quite frankly, a little bit sadder, because, I'm mostly at home, like, not exploring much. And then when I do go out, it's usually to get fast food. That ends today. I'm not going to be making, a weekly YouTube video or a weekly vlog talking about how I found this new insane recipe. What I do intend on doing is documenting all the progress that I make in there. And my goal there is to lose 70 pounds by the end of next year, because I've put on 40 pounds since the start of COVID, and that was already while I was still above the weight that I wanted to be at. So I'm shooting to reach 170 pounds, being a 5'11" person, and I want to take you along for that journey with me if you care about that, because maybe that'll help out some of you guys. And finally, this is probably the craziest one of them all. I want to try and give away $15,000 by the end of next year. That will be coming from Twitch earnings, it'll be coming from YouTube earnings, but the core idea is I want to try and give away half of that directly to charities like Team Seas and the ALS Foundation, are two in particular that I'm very fond of. And the other half I want to give away in various community events. And just a month ago, I hosted a $1,000 character design contest. And actually, the video regarding the winner of that should be going up at some point in the next few weeks, so keep your eyes peeled for that one. The bottom line here is that I'm giving myself space to try and experiment with new types of content and new delivery styles of content. I hope that you guys will all stick around with me on this journey, because ultimately at the end of the day, I'm trying to build a wonderful community filled with people just like you that are interested in learning about new things and talking about technology and games and cinematography and really just any number of things. I'm a huge nerd, and I hope that you are a huge nerd too, and we can all be nerds together and look at wacky stuff and then also support charity and give, I'm definitely getting a bit ahead of myself, but the reason why I'm doing that is because I'm excited. I care very much about this, and when I first got in front of this camera, I didn't really know what I was going to say, but I do know what I'm going to say now, which is thank you. Thank you all so much that are going to be watching this video, because I don't think that this video is going to reach outside my bubble that much, because this is a video that is targeted at the people already watching me. And if this video inspires you to try out something you've wanted to do for a while, maybe you want to take up knitting, maybe you want to take up swimming lessons, or just any number of things, that is awesome, and I want to see you updating me as well, because I care about that kind of thing. I have a Discord server down below. I'm very frequently in it. I talk with my patrons almost every day, and really, if you want to see this community, thrive and succeed and be an active part of it, that is the best way to do that. I'm seriously really grateful that I get to do this as my full-time job, and I don't mean to get all sappy and sentimental. I know this is going to be a relatively short video and kind of maybe an out-of-the-blue one if you haven't been super interactive in the Discord or Twitch as of lately, but this marks the beginning of a very important era, I feel, for the community overall, and for me personally as a content creator. So really, I've said it several times already, I am not trying to be redundant, but I can't stress enough, I really hope that if you're watching this right now and you like my content, that you will stick through to see this at the end of next year, and beyond that, because I'm not stopping anytime soon. This is something that I've wanted to do for years, and we're making the push now. Pick a skill, pick a hobby, pick an improvement, do it. Just do it with me, and let's make the world a better place. Thank you.